guys. So I did sell 3 positions that I've been holding, and I am super bullish on. But I didn't sell it in the same way that you just think of just hitting the sell button. Okay, so it is Archer, it is Rocket Lab, and it is ASTS. Okay, but there is a game plan to it all, and that's what I want to go over with you guys. All right. So I've owned Archer. I owned it at like 950, somewhere in that range. I believe it's going to 18 before the end of the year, 15 maybe in the shorter term. But there's a lot of rumors out there going on right now. We had a huge day yesterday. If we take a look, yesterday was a good run. It was, I don't know, in the past 2 days we've gone from 10 all the way to 1366. So it was a beautiful day yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and take our win. But I'm only going to take my win if it gets to a certain price. Okay. So when I took a look at the option chain yesterday on Archer, ASTS, and Rocket Lab, now I've been holding them and I feel like we're getting close to these targets. We're getting a little too overvalued, and I want to make sure I'm not going to be there for that huge pullback, right? So I want to make a little bit of money. So what we did is we set covered calls on all 3 of them, all right? So if we take a look here on what my thought process was on Archer, one, huge run over the past couple days, could still run, but what I did when I looked at it, it was actually, I took a look at the weekly. Now let's take a look. I don't know what it is today, but what I took a look at was yesterday. I looked at this week, October 10th. It was a huge run yesterday, and I was able to place right here this $18 one for 40 cents yesterday. Okay, so if we take a look at what that looks like, if we go here to our wheel strategy tracker, and what we're going to look at is the most recent trade here, right? So yesterday on 10/6, we did, and here's our cost basis, 950, a call. So we sold the covered call, expiring on 10/10, $18 strike, 30 contracts, 40 cents. That is $1,200. That is a 4.21% in 4 days. And if I could do that every 4 days in the open market, that's a 384% return. That is just give me free money. My target's 18. That's what I want to sell the stock for. If it gets there this week, I have no problem letting it go. Do I think it's going to get there within a week? No. If it does, go for it. Take my shares away, right? So it's going to tell me what our exercise strike profit looks like. If we were to exercise here, what our wheel profit looks like. Let me actually, because it doesn't say I own these shares. There it goes. All right, there's our exercise profit. With our wheel profit, total strike profit gives you your total exercise. Okay. So that was a quick 4% in 4 days is what we're looking for. 1% a day. I'll take that all day, right? So it kind of just gave it to us. I set it. Now I wasn't willing to set these 18s further out, because I think that if the news is true about the rumors and why all this hype is going around, I want to be able to control getting out of this stock, because I think it will have a huge run up based on news or whatever comes out, and I won't be able to time it with a covered call. Okay. And I don't want to ride it. I don't want to ride the top to the bottom. I just want to be able to get out on this one and start a wheel process over with something else. Okay. So that's my thought. Within the week, will it get over 18 and will I sell it? Yes. I'm okay if it happens in the 4 days, right? That's a huge run up. It's like 100% from where we were at 9 just last week. So 100% return in 2 weeks. Yep. Just go ahead. Take it. I'll close out. No problem. All right, so the next one was Rocket Labs, and I'm going to save ASTS because I'm super bullish on ASTS, but I want to save what happened. So if you don't follow me on X, it's right here, Chill Investing. Again, you're going to see these trade alerts. So here's our Archer one, $18.40. Again, this was yesterday, so 16 hours ago. And again, I'm going to move on to Rocket Lab, which we set yesterday again. So if we take a look at my Rocket Lab tab, here it is. Now the stock is 58. I think it ran up to like 60 today and it came back down. but I'm okay at 65. Okay, and the reason that is, if we go ahead and take a look at the chart here, and this is for next Friday, so I'll give it a little more time, but we are getting a little more extended than we want, right? Yesterday we were up here, we were out of this Bollinger Band, so I got no problem setting a covered call at that point, okay? Daily RSI is up here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and set that, collect a little premium over the next, hopefully, week and a half, all right? So what does that look like for us? Well, that is looking like 11 days, 5.78% return, right? That is almost a 200% annual return. That is what we are looking for. And to make sure we're collecting premium. If it gets to 65, right? I'm on ASTS. Rocket Lab, sorry. It still left the band. Okay, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. ASTS still left the band. RSI is at 71, so not quite at 80 yet. Not over, but we still left the band. Could it go to 65? I do think it could get to 65, but that is kind of where I was looking to at least take some of my winnings and then get back into it somewhere below that, right? So it left the band. It's already here, 65. It's definitely going to be at about the 80 RSI, so I have no problem selling it there. Okay. Thought process on ASTS. Okay. Amazing run. We were at September 10th, so less than a month ago we were at 37, and now we hit 74 yesterday. Okay, and it left the band. RSI was over 80, right? So my thought process was, I'm willing to sell this at $80 because I do think that we could get to 75, maybe push to 80, right? But I want to collect some premium. I'm not ready to sell quite yet, but it's getting there. And do I think this company can go up and up and up? I do believe it long term. So, but I think we're getting a little too overvalued just in the short term. So that's why, again, I did only 10 days out or 11 days out. And if we take a look at what I did, ASTS, okay, $80 strike, 325 premium. That is very good. I have no problem, letting it go at 80, collecting 325. Again, that is going to be an 11.9% return just on premium on my capital. And that is going to be a 394 annual return all day, no problems, 11 days. Okay. So I don't even know what that average looks like. If we go to our total wheel log on just these recent trades, can I get the average? I probably can. Where is it? ASTS, Rocket Lab, Archer. 384, 394, and 200. We're I don't know. 400 plus a 200, I don't know, we're somewhere right around 300% average return roughly, or somewhere in that range of what it's showing. That's pretty insane for premiums to collect. I have no problem setting those. But what's interesting with ASTS, if we take a look and what my thought process was, if you guys were following me on X, what did I say here? My thought, 75.80, we're going to see an offering. At that moment, a pullback will happen for a short period before a move higher, okay? Well, if we take a look, again, this was 16 hours, so this was yesterday when I placed this trade. And if we go up, we take a look here at what happened this morning, 3 hours ago. ASTS plans $800 million through a market equity offering, and we're down 8% today, okay? This is why if you follow, you're going to get these alerts. You're going to have some of my thought process. I'm going to put out videos, but you need to follow and stay on there because that is, if I go to our account, I don't even have it up right now, but if I go to the account, that premium might even be like capturing 50% of that total premium in one day, okay, right now. So that's why we set covered calls. When we think things are getting a little too overvalued, it's probably a good time to start setting some covered calls. And we have a few rules on that. And again, I'd love to go over them with all of you. We're going to have more videos coming out. I'm super excited for it. But go ahead and follow us. Go ahead and I got it on X. I'm on YouTube, or the main two platforms. The WAP is going to be available for you guys in the description to go ahead and find this wheel strategy tracker. So you guys can follow everything, all your trades, know exactly where you are in the wheel process, where your profit is sitting, and everything like that. And then we have a course coming out as well. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.